What happens when control turns into a cage? What if the success everyone envies starts to feel like a prison? And what if the most admired star in the world suddenly decides to break free, no matter the cost? Are we about to witness the boldest move of John Yammen's entire career, or is there a deeper reason hidden beneath the surface? Stay with us, because what you're about to hear changes everything. It started quietly. Too quietly. Just a few hours ago, whispers began circulating behind closed doors. Production offices, private chats, industry forums. At first, no one took them seriously. They never do. But then the tension became impossible to ignore. Something was clearly wrong. And before anyone could prepare, the news exploded. John Yammen had made a decision. A final one. A decision that instantly divided the industry and sent shockwaves across social media. He had cut ties with his manager. Completely. No negotiations. No second chances. And from that exact moment, nothing would ever be the same again. For years, John Yammen has been more than an actor. He has been a symbol, a global phenomenon, a carefully crafted image admired by millions. But behind the flawless appearances and unstoppable success, pressure was building. Slowly, silently, until it reached a breaking point no one could stop. Sources close to John reveal that this was not about money, not about contracts, not about fame. The real conflict ran much deeper. It touched something far more personal. Something emotional. Something human. Imagine the scene. A luxurious office. Heavy silence. Words spoken that could never be taken back. Voices rising. Boundaries crossed. And a line finally drawn. According to insiders, the problem was control. Not only over John Yammen's career choices, but over his private life. Over who he should see. Who he should avoid, who was acceptable, and who was not. That was the moment everything collapsed. John Yammen reportedly made it clear that his heart was not a marketing strategy. His feelings were not a brand. And his life was not a product to be managed. The pressure to maintain an untouchable image had gone too far. And he refused to sacrifice his happiness for a carefully calculated illusion. Shortly after, a statement emerged that left international media stunned. John Yammen's words were calm, but powerful, unforgettable. He declared that he was no longer anyone's puppet, that his life belonged to him alone, that if he made mistakes, they would be his own, not the result of someone else's fears. Those words spread like wildfire. Fans felt them deeply, because for the first time, John Yammen was not speaking as a star. He was speaking as a man. For years, he had lived like a bird in a golden cage, surrounded by luxury, applause, success, yet missing the one thing that truly matters: freedom. Rumors quickly pointed to a romantic situation, a relationship that did not fit the image others had built for him, a connection considered risky, inconvenient, unacceptable for the brand. But John Yammen chose love over strategy, truth over control, emotion over calculation. Those close to him say he refused to negotiate when it came to his heart. Creativity, freedom, and authenticity were not up for discussion. And that was the final breaking point. Now, everything has changed. Without a manager filtering his decisions, John Yammen stands alone, fully in control, choosing his own projects, defining his own path, living without hiding, without explanations, without permission. The reaction was immediate. Fans flooded social media with messages of support. Worldwide trends appeared within hours. Love, pride, admiration. Many wrote that this was the John Yammen they had always believed in. Stronger, more real, more human. On magazine news and gossip, The conversation exploded. Viewers asked the same question again and again. Does this mean we will finally see the real John Yammen? Industry insiders are nervous. Because a free John Yammen is unpredictable, creative, dangerous to old rules, capable of rewriting everything. And then came another surprising detail. It appears John Yammen is already in talks for a new project, not just as an actor, but as a creator. A story born directly from his own emotions. A passionate love story reflecting his dreams and desires. This project had been rejected before, considered too risky, too personal, too honest. But now, nothing stands in his way. Friends say John wants to tell real stories. Stories that breathe. Stories that hurt. Stories that matter. He no longer wants to repeat words written by others. He wants to feel every line. This is not just a career move. It is a declaration of independence. Of course, the former manager did not remain silent. Subtle comments appeared in the press. Warnings, allusions, suggestions that John Yammen was making a mistake. They spoke of direction, of guidance, of losing the way. But to many, those words sounded more like resentment than concern. John Yammen, on the other hand, responded with silence. No drama, no public arguments, just focus and freedom. One move, one decision, and the entire board has shifted. Now the question everyone is asking grows louder by the hour. Who is the person who inspired such courage? Who holds his heart now that the chains are gone? Because when such a drastic decision is made, love is never far behind. Perhaps soon we will see him walking openly beside someone. Unafraid, unfiltered, honest. Because true love has always been the strongest force of all. What is certain is this. John Yammen has chosen to be the protagonist of his own life. Not just on screen, but in reality. A new era has begun. An era ruled by passion and truth. And you, the fans, play a vital role in this journey. Your support is the engine pushing him forward. Your belief is the strength behind every step. The future promises projects born from the soul. Stories that will move us more than ever before. Moments that will stay with us long after the screen goes dark. The courage to say enough and take control is rare. And John Yammen has become a symbol of that bravery. So get ready, because the most powerful chapter has not been written yet. And we will be here to tell it. Now we want to hear from you. Did John Yammen make the right choice by walking away? Do you believe love played a role in this bold move? What kind of projects do you want to see now that he holds full control? Share your thoughts in the comments. We read every single one. And don't forget to subscribe to magazine news and gossip so you don't miss what comes next. Because this story is far from over.